Hello to my wonderful Aquariuses. For the month of February 2019, I'm here to present your monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel. Very excited to see my subscribers, some new ones. Hope the month of January treated you all well, my fellow Aquarians. Some big transformations. I'm using the mini Rider-Waite deck today, but I'm feeling that there's some big transformations. Maybe a lot of you have been dealing with a lot of karmic cycles, karmic relationships, some that have gone, some that come back, some that linger in the depths of your mind. Oh, Aquariuses, and you guys hold on, but you try to let go, but you cling on to it, but nobody knows. And now the change is real. The Wheel of Fortune. Do, 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 do. So for some of you, you guys will be saying, fuck this scene. I'm done with the relationship world. I am done. I can just envision, you know, some of my female Aquarian clients coming up to me and be like, Avin, I can't take it anymore. I just can't take it anymore. I have this guy, this, but none of them know how to treat me. I think I'm going to focus on work. Oh. A lot of us want to focus there, right? Because a lot of us have a hard time finding this emotional fulfillment. What it means to an Aquarius, the Ten of Cups. What does the Ten of Cups mean to an Aquarius? I mean, there's a lot of people out there, you know, who, for them, the Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment. But Aquarians, because you are all so unique, many of you have a different idea of what Ten of Cups means to you. A Ten of Cups could mean a best friend or a friend that you had in the past that comes back, and this is the kind of relationship, and if there's sexual benefits with it, then it's a bonus. Or a best friend that comes back and all you really want to do is love them to the very, very end, but they smother themselves in their own pain. Okay, I'm not talking about myself, but for some of you, the Ten of Cups just means to have that relationship, to have that partner that fully gets you. And a lot of people associate this with Leo, the sun. They associate it with Leo. Well, I think it can be associated with any sign. With any sign that gives the Aquarian that feeling of letting go and moving forward, that feeling of greater abundance. But it's very hard for an Aquarian to find abundance in someone if they don't find abundance within themselves. They're very independent free thinkers. The Aquarian doesn't need someone, more so than the Aquarian needs to be there for someone. And if there is no someone, the Aquarian needs to be there for the society. Or the humanitarian side of the Aquarian outrules every other part. Free thinkers, we rule under the influence of chaos. You can't have too much chaos, you can't have little chaos. But chaos comes at a price when we can't find the bounties and we can't find the boundaries of love and what love means. For many of us, we tried so hard to find love in our past. For many Aquarians, there was this need to find love, and for many of us, we failed at that. But mind you, I'm using the word fail, okay? Failure is not a negative thing. Failure is a very positive thing, because when you fail, you learn. But the thing is, with Aquarians who feel so much, they learn so much, they take it in, and it becomes something of the past, buried, where they never look back. But when the opportunity comes back, and there's somebody that comes back, or somebody new that comes into their life, the wheels turn. The offer is still there, but how does the Aquarian deal with it? How does the Aquarian accept it? Can the Aquarian accept it? For many of you, I see that you're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. And for many of you, I see that you're dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. This is a person that is stable in their ways. Keep in mind, it doesn't necessarily mean that this person has money. It doesn't necessarily mean that this person has their head on their shoulder. I want you to look really closely at this picture and see that their entire body, aside from their head, you see, their entire body is all encased in vines and plants, nature. And they don't move, because they don't move from this chair of theirs. So many of you maybe, may be dealing with someone who was lazy. Damn right fucking lazy. Couldn't fucking lift a finger. Or when they did, they had to complain or start a fight. Or maybe some of you were dealing with somebody who wasn't sure of where they're going in their life. But as long as they had a coin sitting on their lap, they'd know that they're in the right direction, because, you know, for some of you, you were dealing with a person who had narcissistic ways. For some of you, you were dealing with a person who didn't love themselves, said they love themselves, but they don't love themselves. Now, the funny thing is that it just jumps into a love reading. So, you know, for many of you, this could mean you guys are being offered another opportunity, but is this offer your 10 of Cups, or is this offer a test? Will you accept the offer? Will you? Because the fish is talking. Some of you just don't give a shit about the whole love situation. And some of you just want to wait for your seeds to grow, invest. Some of you may be dealing with people where you are working as professionals in the healthcare industry, as healthcare providers. Some of you are waiting for opportunities to grow from there. Some of you may be working with connecting with people and connecting with people on a spiritual level. Some of you are creating ideas. Again, remember, blood full moon, wolf moon, whatever. There was a blood fucking moon in January. You know, when it's in Aquarius and it's right at Capricorn, this is when Aquarius needs to take the advantage. Because, again, there's a lot of earth energy right now. And this is the time that there's earth energy for Aquarius. Why? Because we are so in the air. We're so in the air that we need earth energy to stable us. The thing is, it tries to stable us so much that it tries to fix us in. And we're fixed in our own way. There's no way you can trap us in. But we don't end with a fight. We don't. We really don't. We don't end it there. Once we end it, we end it. But needless to say, we begin with something better. something more fruitful. We don't give a shit about what a bitch has to say. Because for many of you Aquarians, you walked away for now. You walked away from now from this love thing. Too much for you to hold, too much for you to bear. You don't want to be malicious, especially when you love. There's too much distractions that are holding you back from this, from the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. There's too many distractions, and right now, y'all don't need distractions. Y'all need to put your money on the dollar. Okay? I've been telling you guys. So let's see what we have for Aquarius for the month of February 2019, baby. What do we have? Okay. Let's do this. Keep it poppin', keep it rolling like a roller coaster. Baby, baby, roller coaster, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go 3 shuffles. Give me something good, universe. Come on. Give me something good for Aquarians. Okay. Aquarians, give me something good. Give me something good, Aquarian. Give me something good. Aquarius. Okay. The month of 2019, February. The month of February 2019. Okay, cards want to speak. Alrighty, this one came out. Alright, there's an offer that's going to be made to you. Okay, this could be a friendship, this could be a love, this could be a one-night stand, this could even be a business opportunity, but an offer is going to be made to you, or may come across as an offer that is made to you. Your overlying energy, your shadow energy here is the star. You are in your energy, you are in your full pledge. I see it, it's an Aquarian thing. You're over heartbreak. You're going to take a risk. And I see that a lot of you got over a relationship and you guys want something new. You don't care who offers it to you because you've already learned. You've already learned, you know, the swords have already evaporated. There's nothing you can do. You can't go back. You can't go back. It's fine. It's done. It's over. You've made amends with it. Those wounds are sealed. There's no going back. They can't come back. You definitely won't come back. And if they think you're coming back, they can go you know where. Looks like there is a lot of forceful energy, but there's a lot of confidence in you, okay? And I feel like this could be somebody coming into your life, maybe a friend who is really guiding you in this energy, and it could be somebody that you're dealing with. It looks like you guys are moving forward to new ventures for the month of February. It also looks like there might be some kind of pity arguments or some kind of things, but you guys are all working together in your environment. A lot of this I see with work, okay? Maybe there's an opportunity with work, but you feel threatened. You feel like you need to take a step back, okay? With the 9 of Wands energy. You're not going to accept this offer that is being made to you. But for some of you, I would say choose wisely. You know, the 4 of Cups, it's the magic hand of God being presented to you, offering their love to you. Love is an abundant thing, you know. Love is an abundant thing. I've got Ganesh here. You got love, guys. Love is coming left, right, and center. The month of commercial love, and it happens to be your birthday. Ha. What's going on? Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like some of you are being watched. The Hangman in reverse. You guys are not taking any action, but you're taking a reaction. And a lot of you are working on your home. So I was talking about distractions earlier, Aquarians, and with all these distractions, you guys are not focusing on the money, Okay, this is a time, we're in 2019. I want to tell you a little bit about the astrology that is going on in the sky, okay? When you have a transitional period where Capricorn goes into Jupiter and leaves Jupiter, then goes back into Jupiter, and then leaves Jupiter, and then goes back to Jupiter, and then stays, for their sister signs, which is the Aquarian, you know, you are the neighbor sign, not really the sister sign. Some of you may have a sister that's a Capricorn. That's when the Aquarian needs to take action. The Aquarian needs to stop distracting themselves in the area of love, okay? And needs to say, okay, so I've been heartbroken, but what I really want to focus on is how I turn the Ten of Pentacles of reverse into the Ten of Pentacles right side up, okay? So how do you do that? Well, you don't focus on the distractions. You need to focus on what you really, really want, where your values tie into, what it is that you aspire to do. Look at the future, right? Why reject offers if you're not looking into it too much? Yeah, it's good to take a step back, protect yourself from it, but for many of you, this could mean many things, just like the Ten of Cups it meant for many of you. But for many of you, you guys want to build a legacy. You guys want to build a home. You want to sustain a home, right? For others of you, it may be that someone from the past is watching you and watching your fruit flourish. Fruits of labor flourish. But you know what? I wouldn't worry, guys. You're in your energy. There's hope. There's love in the air. You guys are going on a new journey. This is a new beginning, okay? But make a wise decision. Love or career? I think that's what I'm going to call this video. Let's see if we can clarify. So let's clarify the final outcome for Aquarius. Final outcome. It's the fine. Okay, never mind. Okay. All right. Many of you are, in a sense, trying to get out of this head frame of a betrayal. You guys are done with the betrayal. You guys are not worried about the betrayal. It doesn't really faze you, but it's still in the back of your head. This could be that somebody feels very spited from you, feels a lot of spite from you, and it feels like you guys might feel, or they might be lurking around getting at you. It's like there's a lot of spying going on. This person is kind of hiding back, you know, moving back. It's like this person is behind the scenes watching you. Hi. But they love you. This is fucked up, Aquarius. What the fuck is going on? Who the fuck is this person? Looks like they come and they try to offer you a piece of their heart or a piece of their mind. Or in some cases, they're ready to kick your ass because you left them. I said we're not going to do love, but the universe is telling me that love is here. Maybe a lot of you have a relationship that you were malicious about, or they were malicious to you, or both of you were just malicious to each other. You never worked it out fully like adults. And they come back, or you come back, and they come back, and you come back. And it's so painful because all you want is love. All they want is love. They have a weird way of showing love. You have a different way of showing love. You think your way of love is the right thing. They think their way of love is the right thing. It's like, oh my God. Somebody cut the fucking curtains. Can we get out of this telenovela? It's annoying. How many times do you have to go through this? How many? How many more times? If they didn't offer you love the first time, they're not going to offer you love this time. They're going to play with your mind, telling you it's love, but you're smarter than that, Aquarius. You're smarter than that. Hey, if you're playing these games with people, whew, you should walk away. Either way, walk away from this. Oh, what's going on with the Ten of Pentacles? Clarify the Ten of Pentacles for me, okay? Okay. All right. Aquarius, many of you may start new careers. Many of you may have new ventures, new paths that you are taking. Go for it. Okay? You guys are in the energy where you feel confident as ever and sexy as ever. Go for it. If you have the Queen of Wands around you, go with them. Okay? There is things to be made. There is things to construct. In terms of the Five of Pentacles. Be aware of your heart, but don't close yourself off from love. New love is coming. But an old love from the past is returning. It may not be in February, but you may feel like it's lurking. You guys may feel like you're thinking about this person. And this is a person that, you know, in the past, never gave a shit about you. Or you may have felt that they never gave a shit about you. And they're returning to offer you love. But they still have options. Other options. And it's either your day of reckoning or their day of reckoning. And honey, I feel like somebody's gonna cut a bitch out. So yeah. Wow, Aquarius. You guys are going on a new journey. I mean, I'm an Aquarius too. And we've had the past couple of years has been crazy. And as I look back at it, now that I'm awake, from everything else, it was a lot of fun. Many of us transformed. We may have looked a certain way 4 years ago, and now we look different. We may have lost somebody that we really loved. And for many of us, we will never be able to see them again in this life. We may have also entered into some relationships that didn't really work out for us. Relationships that we invested in. Relationships that we pursued so much to work with, but never gave us the benefit. And for many of us, we may have felt heartbroken and finding ourselves in a loop where we go through this loop over and over again in our heads. We're not good enough. We're not deserving enough. We don't deserve this because we deserve the shit end of the stick. But we don't. No. Aquarians, you don't deserve instability. You don't deserve unhappiness. You don't deserve being treated like a fool. See, from these eclipses, you learned how to stand up for yourself with your transformation. You've learned when to cut a bitch out and when to not. You might have been out of your energy, but it's made you very courageous. Aquarians, you deserve the very best. And there's nothing wrong with going within. Seeing it for what it really is. Looking through the hidden messages. It's okay to feel sadness, but turn your back so you can see the other two cups right in front of you. Don't cry over spilled milk, Aquarius. It's a do or die world. Now the choice is up to you. The ball is in your court. Whatever this is in terms of love and career. This is one of the most fucked up readings I have ever made for Aquarians. It kind of resonated with me, kind of didn't. My information is going to be on the link below. Sorry for getting a little bit emotional. In fact, I'm not sorry at all. You know, with the eclipses, I've been through some myself, and I've realized that no matter who has told me, and I like to refer to who as the hands that broke me, you know, people, the hands that broke you, the hands that broke me, people who just try to break you because they're freaking jealous because you're so much better than them, or that you have better qualities than them and they can't really compare to your essence because, let's face it, you're an Aquarian, you're the fucking star, okay? What the fuck? Like, seriously. I'm not going to be all biased here, but you know, even the cards say the Aquarian is a star card. So, we all got our vices. We all got our issues. We all got things that we need to work with. And somebody's day of reckoning is coming. Somebody is being called out. Or you're calling somebody out. It looks like many of you are walking away, finding new love in terms of a partnership that has a stable environment, a stable home. You're finding success within that. It looks like there is opportunities for work and investment, outside of the field, outside of the specter. You're looking for new love. You have found new love. Looks like there's a new air sign coming in. Someone who is a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Someone who has really worked within themselves. Somebody who has taken the time and effort to really look within themselves to see what serves them, what doesn't. Who really finds love within themselves but can really cut somebody out if they're not satisfied with the situation. This is a new relationship where in this situation there seems like there's a lot of reciprocity coming in, a lot of reciprocal give and take, and this is new for you, and you might feel a little hesitant from it, maybe from the give and take. Maybe for many of you Aquarians, you've been givers rather than takers. You might feel like a sense of betrayal, but it's kind of like it's in your head. You stand up for yourself, not just with this person but with everybody else, and you're a little off-guardish, but there's a new investment that you guys are going to take, and a lot of you really need to not focus on, or choose one, love or career, you know, as I said before, and really focus on what it is, because some of you don't want to go back to a broken heart. Some of you want to do something different. Some of you want to put your focus on something. And some of you would just want to say, you know what, you're just a talking fish. I'm not going to trust a talking fish. You know, the Page of Pentacles. And some of you are going to take a risk. And some of you are not. But some of you really want a new beginning with something like the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? And this could be luck on your side. This could be new opportunities. Or maybe some of you, because there's so much distractions, you can't really focus on making money because you're putting all your efforts and energy into distraction, but all you get in the end is betrayal and self-doubt. With the Strength card, you know, you guys are in your own element. You guys are in a very strong state of mind, in a strong element. There are new beginnings coming. You may not be receiving a wish just as yet. You may be waiting for it. Many of you may be blocking communication from certain person, but that certain person seems like they are going to try to contact you. Looks like you guys are reserving yourselves and not attending resources to them. A message is coming through. Looks like a lot of you have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy that's coming at you that appear to be in the reverse, but you guys are not really working within it at one time. That Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy or person, and it could be any sign, promised you a happy home, but that got cut very quickly, because what they really gave you is mental instability. It looks like there's a new beginning arising, and it looks like now that many of you are shying away from one area and moving to another, it looks like you guys are working towards a better future for yourselves. You may not be moving right now, you may not be like, maybe some of you are moving away from toxic situations, but it's going to take time. You're not definitely reconciliating with anybody now that you want. It looks like a lot of you have a hard time finding rest periods within yourself. This is a time where you really need to look within yourself. You really need to go in. February should be a time of meditation where you guys can really go within and look within and see what serves you, what doesn't, what you're doing wrong. Be a little critical with yourself so you can fix what is blocking you. There are blockages here that really need to be taken care of and looked at. You guys are going through a period of abundance, new beginning. You're moving forward with the Chariot. The High Priestess is here, baby. You guys know it. You know what I'm talking about. You know what's happening. There's a realization. There's a liberation here with the Devil being in reverse. Get away from that. You don't need toxicity. You've already been through that. New chapter, new beginning. This is just life throwing tests at you. Find your balance, find stability. Stop thinking of the past. Move forward from that. Create new beginnings so you can have better memories to think about. This is a big transformation for you guys. And love is coming. Career is coming. You can't have one without the other, but one needs to focus on something. And in order to get to your true transformation, from the magician that you are, you need to go through this. Whatever this could apply to anybody. Thank you. I'm Evan Gold, and all my information is below. Again, I'm Evan Gold, and I'm out. Thanks.